Mark Magsayo is the present and the future of Filipino boxing. He strikes a balance between being technically astute, but blessed with tremendous power when needed.
Magsayo. Oh! A huge KO! Magsayo has knocked down Canelito on a huge uppercut.
Over the course of his career, he has proven that he is worthy of the Philippines' strong boxing tradition. And with him now, right in the thick of his athletic prime, chances are he's only going to get better. Mark Magsayo is a danger to anyone within his division, and even the greatest superstars need to be aware of this man's ability to put them down. For this video, we're going to show you exactly why Magsayo is one of the most feared men in the game. Remember, if you want to help to support the channel, be sure to use your hype feature. Little did we know it, just Magsayo had something extra special in mind for Isaac Avelar. We had no way of knowing just how much of a mismatch this was, but Magsayo would make it crystal clear before long, and the results would be devastating.
What are you going to do? So, in order to stay active, he looked for a fight, and he got one here. I don't know. And that's a right hand from Magsayo immediately. As Canelito's in trouble, Magsayo looking like the former champ that he is.
Avelar is very tough, though, and if he finds his legs here early, he could get himself into this fight. But Magsayo, very good stance as you take a look. He's got good fundamentals, very quick feet, gets in fast hands.
And is not here to get paid by the round. Magsayo in his last fight was when he lost to Brandon Figueroa, a unanimous decision. Vargas, a split decision. And Brandon Figueroa, unanimous decision. He's now moving where he wants, and next year he wants to fight for a title. So he did not just want to sit around and only fight this year. That's why an opportunity and spot came up on this show. Said, yeah, fighters fighting, Rich.
That's it. I talked to Marvin Samodio about it. What are you guys doing in this fight? And he's, the new weight class, and let's see how it works and how it helps him or diminishes him.
Because if he were to wait for the new deal, which is rumored to be in March, that'd be here. And you mentioned he's in his athletic prime. You want to be active.
We know that he has world-class skills. Yep. I mean, he beat Gary Russell Jr. I mean, that's
also beat the man who's in the main event tonight, Rigo Hermosillo, back in 2020.
In a tougher than expected fight.
Split decision.
That was a good one.
Canelito. He's tough.
I did a telecast of Magsayo very early in his career, and there was all of that next Manny Pacquiao nonsense that was going.
But he's a different fighter. And they both acknowledge the low blow, like the Ivan Guillermo.
And you see Marvin, who we talked about, associate of Freddie Roach, and there's a very good right hand by Magsayo trying to manage. And he took command of the fight in the very first 15 seconds, it seemed like. Punches. You called the fight of his against George Acosta.
Yeah.
If you remember, he gave Acosta a really...
He also lost to Stephen Fulton back in 2019, a 6-round KO in Edinburgh. So the Canelito was no pushover. Oh, but Magsayo just connected with that left hook. So I did ask Marvin, so, this was scheduled for 10. How many rounds do you really expect? And, Marvin gave me the preference why we took this guy, because he's going to give us rounds. That we know that we've adjusted in the gym at Wild Card. We want to see. Great point from Marvin. You can only spar so much, and you could burn out.
Well, I think those comments are true, what Marvin said. Not necessarily just coach speak.
A fighter trains and trains and trains, and if there's nothing at the end that's reward, we've been around guys, once they know that they have a fight date, all of a sudden just switches up. The lady wants him to knock him out. Marvin does speak English, so he understood.
Good little uppercut from Magsayo.
Shout out to everybody watching us on cbnpromotions.com, also on Fight Stars. At the top of the hour will be in Idaho. Hey, Magsayo getting hit a little bit. And you see Magsayo's trunks. He has the logo and MP Promotions logo, and it says Viva on top. So Sean Gibbons.
Sean Gibbons logo.
At the Viva. You see the hands up. which should be an eye.
Avelar, you see his toughness here. He's
got the solar system on his back, I think. Oh, uppercut from Magsayo. Find him in the back. I'm really looking forward to calling your fight. I'm a big fan of yours because he's always in an action-packed fight. Between a championship fighter and a good, solid fighter in Isaac Avelar.
a little bit of a nick. Take a look at some of the action from the previous round, and there's a good, clean punch. Magsayo coming in with 2 right leads. He's got enough experience now, enough fights against top-notch opposition that he basically knows the tricks in the ring. Yeah. The feeling was by moving up in weight that it's going to make a big morning the day of the weigh-in, and he knew he didn't have to make weight, you know.
Third round. Wow. He attacked and then knocked down.
There must have been 5 punches there.
And knocks down Avelar, who just shakes his head, tries to crack his neck. Baby Janelle watching him, trying to get a knockout here in the third. La Casa de Arces is ready. He's been down this road before.
Magsayo just flew in there throwing punches.
Canelito needs to move. Not eat punches like he is right now. Oh, Magsayo. This dude is tough. Not want to trade with Magsayo. Oh, a huge KO! Magsayo has down Canelito. A huge uppercut immediately cut off.
As you take Avelar on the canvas, he was just cold cocked by that shot. Just one big, tremendous shot.
Wow, immediately called off the Douglas highlight.
You saw that feint. The way that Magsayo moved. Look at that. The change in direction that he took.
He just dropped
Avelar. That's what an experienced fighter. Watch this little move. Let's see that pivot, and that put him into position to shoot that left hook.
Canelito, who's trying to get up. And they're calling the paramedics immediately. They're going to give us this highlight.
You saw that feint. The way that Magsayo moved. Look at that. The change in direction that he took.
He just dropped
Avelar. That's what an experienced fighter. Watch this little move. Let's see that pivot, and that put him into position to shoot.
The world was starting to take note of this guy's immense power. In reality, Avelar should not have been in the ring with him. It was hard not to look at this as a major matchmaking mistake. The 34-fight veteran Eduardo Ramirez would offer a sterner challenge. In other words, Magsayo might not get this one done quickly, but he was far from a one-trick pony. And in this fight, the result would not change.
And one body shot, so we are hoping to see an uptick in the offense, especially.
In reality, he's a great fighter. He's got a great record, and he's got some really big wins.
Chopping counter left Magsayo.
And you know what the last expression I got from Magsayo was the KO knockout.
You're too young to remember that. Under a minute and a half left here in the second. Just trying to navigate there, unloads, but misses.
Warren from a distance, he's going to see it coming. You've got to be slicker to land punches against
But if
Ramirez.
you know he's going to, Ramirez is going to take that step back, you continue to with that third, fourth.
Nice counter right from Magsayo.
Watch your feet, guys.
Uses the angle.
With an
Nice body shot. Took from Magsayo coming forward, but punching on the guard, the high guard.
Ramirez, those long shots.
There's a beautiful lead right hook and a right uppercut by Magsayo, and that drops Ramirez.
And he's hurt.
5, 6.
The 4th time in his career that Ramirez. And now Magsayo sitting down on his punches, coming forward.
Ramirez definitely stunned. That right hand from Magsayo was just perfect on the chin.
The cobwebs after going down.
See, it's those follow-up punches once Magsayo jumps in.
I don't know why Magsayo's not jumping on him. He's hurt already.
Double right uppercuts by Magsayo. Body shot by Magsayo. Now he's opening up on Ramirez, but Ramirez throwing punches, miss off the gas. Nair continues to land a right uppercut.
Right hand. But again, if you got him hurt already, you go in there, you work your body, you work your body.
You got to stay on him and finish him.
If not, that would not be a good corner.
High guard by Magsayo. to beat Salapi via unanimous decision then. So Ramirez's chin has been checked and so
But again, Ramirez doing the right thing. The corner told him exactly what to do, which is pressure. Hey, this guy didn't want to finish you. This guy's not throwing it up. You go in there and throw punches. And Ramirez doing just so.
In terms of total punches landed, but
that was beautiful. Double jab, right hand
by
hip, and he did it. Magsayo went right back to the hip with the left hook. To the right hand or a right uppercut.
Yes, single shot. There's the combo now, and Magsayo opening up, but off balance.
Let it go, Mark.
Counter, there's the uppercuts again. Magsayo working the uppercuts from the left and right following the knockdown and not able to really gauge the distance like Magsayo there, Abner, as he landed.
Letting Ramirez get off first. Magsayo.
Of this bout scheduled for 10 rounds at 130 pounds. Magsayo missed the left hook, but then caught him now.
No, he knocked the mouthpiece out with the left hook.
With Mark Magsayo against Eduardo Ramirez. Magsayo was 4.
Yeah, kind of got a
uppercut there by Magsayo to Ramirez.
Abner, do you agree
I think you got that right, Joe. Assume so far there's been a round or two where Ramirez gotten close to his that perhaps could land and will land.
Magsayo has designs on again. There's a body shot again. Continue punch in this prize fight as we close out the 6th stands up. Magsayo bouncing on his feet, but not a lot of offense. Single shots and missing.
Again, one more pressure, one more volume. That right uppercut, it's right there.
Didn't have to boil down to those.
Nice count.
126, beautiful combination by Magsayo.
Yeah, that was.
He won 3 times, drawn 3 times, and no contest. Not an easy output.
Rounds left. If you want to go with a decision, great. You've won every round. I say go for the knockout.
Yeah.
Putting Magsayo on his back foot.
All right, stop. No rush. Straight back. Listen for that back.
Fight night at MGM Grand Garden Arena, where we see round number 8, and they are swinging for the fences to kick.
Did you like that, Joe? You like
I was waiting. You're in shape.
Beautiful left hand there, but Ramirez not enough power to earn an uppercut counter. And there's a left hand from Ramirez. 2 minutes left in the 8th.
Yeah, he waited too long. Shout out there for Joe, 70 to 62.
3-punch combo by Ramirez. At times produced big numbers in terms of output and has some sneaky power at times, but tonight
130 division that, hey, I'm here. I'm the new guy. Welcome, but,
I think he's trying to press right now. He's pressing very hard. He's looking for the knockout.
And this, as Magsayo, as Abner is alluding to the show, and really make a statement at 130. Easier said than done always. That's exactly what his trainer, Manuel Montiel, wants him to see, an uptick.
Corner was really happy with that last round from Ramirez. They said you frustrated him. Keep throwing.
Only round they're giving him so far, but look, he needs a knockout. There's no doubt about it. He's got.
Magsayo can get it if he tries.
Penultimate round 9 scheduled for October of 2020 when he won a split decision against Rigoberto Hermosillo. 7, of course, the 2 losses we talked about to Ray Vargas and Brandon Figueroa. And now Magsayo fires back, lands a combination.
Little turn right hook.
And now Magsayo coming forward with the uppercuts, changing the level to the body.
Look where his head is.
Left hook by Magsayo, but you're right. Abner leaning way too forward, but he's landing the shots. He's aggressive.
Yeah, at least he's trying now. He's letting those hands go.
Wanted more offensive output, not getting it from Ramirez here in the 9th. Just 7 of 22 thus far. Magsayo 19 of 44. So the offense has been muted again by Magsayo. Nice body shots there from Ramirez, trying to get to MMA, if not. Nice, beautiful right hand, double one.
Yeah, uppercuts Magsayo. He's really a good fighter. I just wish he'd sit in the
first fight we saw Justin Valoria fight here at a new weight class, was hoping victory here tonight in hopes of gaining some attention from the sanctioning bodies at 130 pounds. And for Ramirez, well, Magsayo has been down twice.
Shots are there because Magsayo does lean in forward as he did right there.
Nice body shot from Magsayo with the right hand, but doesn't fall. Ramirez coming forward, but not throwing with any amount of vitriol. wanting to cruise for the last 30 seconds. He's well ahead on the scorecards. Fashion tear-up. He's not going to get it from Mark Magsayo, who in his second fight at 130 pounds to a victory over Eduardo Ramirez. So Magsayo 171 for 509.
Magsayo was more than capable of going the distance, and when faced with an opponent who threw him a curveball, it was clear that he could adapt. Another day, another impressive win. Although the tougher tests lay in front of him, Brian Mercado was a stay-busy fight, and his dismal run of form left him extra vulnerable to Magsayo's talents. One thing was for certain, he could not take his eye off the ball.
On the six-rounder since 2014, brother, but he said, hey, I want to stay busy.
And you know what? When you're with Marv Nation, you're going to stay busy. And you're going to be evenly matched up. It's not going to be a cakewalk where someone takes you out to dinner. You're going to have to earn every round, earn every single punch. And, you know, he's matched up with a man with 18 professional fights.
Yeah, and we saw that right at the beginning. Right there, Mercado hit him with that left hand. So Magsayo's got to be ready. He's got to be alert.
You know, I'm liking what I see already. I saw the step over, you know, as if to say, I want an early night, but I want to give everybody an opportunity to show my skills to the world once again.
You saw that beautiful setup right there from Magsayo, and that's what we talked about in the dressing room. I talked to him, I talked to his wife. He said, I can't overreach, I can't lunge in, and he's starting to do that. He's got to set up his punches with that jab.
Extend. I agree with you. Don't get caught extending. You know, you never know what this man has. You know, counter puncher could sit down on something and wait for you to make a mistake. He needs to let his hands go. I mean, Magsayo, I mean, he has to let it go. Let your hands go. You're in a fight. You sit back and pace. You're looking at the stars.
He almost got him there with that left. And Brian Mercado, he's ready. I mean, let's remember and let's remind people that Brian Mercado was supposed to fight November 30th against Kermel Moten. But Moten came in 15 pounds over the weight limit. Moten, obviously a great prospect from Mayweather Promotions, and obviously he said, no, I can't fight this guy 15 pounds over. So here he is. That was November 30th, and Brian is just ready.
What's with these Mayweather fighters? They seem to come overweight. Yeah, you know, that's part of their game plan. And even the advice they give people, come in over.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you get away with it, and you know, they're waiting. I guess they hope that the fighter will take the fight and have that advantage. But Brian said, nope, I'm not taking the fight. And here he is. Ooh. Against Magsayo, like you mentioned, an experienced fighter, speed, power, he's got it. He's letting his hands go. Beautiful body shot right there.
Magsayo's cutting the ring off right now. He's just waiting. He's anticipating. He knows what's in front of him. He can feel the skill level that's in front of him. There you go. Walks him down, deep shot to the body.
Dropped his mouthpiece. That's experience right there. A veteran move to catch some air, to gain, opportunity to recover a little bit. But Magsayo, he's experienced. He's gonna go for there he goes again.
And I'm looking at the corner of Magsayo, and they seem to be upset about something. I'm looking at Brandon.
They're probably talking about the mouthpiece that he spent. But here he is again, Magsayo. Magsayo's a great finisher, but hey, the time is on Mercado's side. Great timing.
You can definitely see the experience in the different levels here. Or if someone takes you out to dinner, you're going to have to earn every round, earn every single punch. And, he's matched up with a man with 18 professional fights.
Yeah, and we saw that right at the beginning. Right there, Mercado hit him with that left hand. So Magsayo's got to be ready. He's got to be alert.
You know, I'm liking what I see already. I saw the step over, as if to say, I want an early night, but I want to give everybody. We're even sharing the ring and sparring with the legendary Manny Pacquiao, and then you have finally it's fight day. So you talk about the rounds of generalship and experience leading up to this fight.
Yeah, Magsayo's got it. Obviously, he's faced the likes of Brandon Figueroa, Ray Vargas. Those are the only 2 defeats that he's got. So obviously mixed. Oh, Magsayo having fun in there.
This referee, I think he's getting ready to call it. Give him his count. Give him his 10 count. Let him see. Let him see what he has. Referee's going to stop this.
Yeah, I'm
If
surprised.
not,
I'm
if not,
surprised
the
Mercado got
corner.
up. I thought he was just going to stay there.
I'm surprised the corner doesn't stop it. Great stoppage. Oh, and a flip to entertain everybody.
And that's what you wanted from Magsayo. He said, hey, I want a stay busy type of fight, and this was it against Brian Mercado. He did what he had to do. He had to get him out 1 or 2nd round, and he looked just great. Beautiful work from Magsayo. Just a different level. I mean, let's just say it. It is what it is.
It is what it is, and if he wasn't a boxer, he could be anything he wants. Such an athlete.
He got more of a sweat in that flip, for sure.
Yes, he did. I agree. We're going to take it up to our ring announcer, Marco Rodriguez, since we get the official time.
In the end, this was easy work for Magsayo. Sometimes it can be the fights that look easy on paper that trip a fighter up, but not this time. Across 25 fights in his pro career, Jorge Mata had only lost twice, but had he ever come face to face with an opponent like Magsayo, with Las Vegas's MGM Grand Garden Arena as the backdrop, we would soon find out how these two matched up. Would Magsayo be able to produce the goods?
Yeah, that's one thing about Magsayo. He sets up his combinations with that jab. Really brilliant.
Ooh, nice straight right hand on the counter from Mark Magsayo early on, trying to establish his dominance against the fighter out of Guadalajara.
Mata's got to be careful. He can't just throw 1 or 2 punches. He's got to do a combination because Magsayo is counter punching every single shot.
And Magsayo just being very efficient. You see the variation in his punches. He's been efficient with the jab, the right uppercut.
Left hand by Magsayo.
There goes Mata with an overhand right, partially deflected by Magsayo. There's a body shot from Magsayo, trying to wear down the fighter from Mexico. Like Canelo used to sell paletas in Guadalajara, Magsayo used to sell ice cream in the Philippines.
And, you know, he hired to get his own family out of poverty like Manny did and to bring honor to his country. And when you talk to Magsayo, he doesn't go a sentence without mentioning Manny's name or his homeland of the Philippines.
Yeah, Magsayo is not afraid to leap in. Ooh, nice body shot after missing with the left hook from Magsayo. Digging. Another body shot sets up the shots to the head from Mark Magsayo.
That's rare, I know, at 24 for someone to gain that much experience, considering how often guys walk into the gym in the single digits to learn this game.
Yeah, no, really. And he's got opportunities right there. There it was for Mata. Right when Magsayo goes in, you can come back with your own punches.
Both fighters acknowledged, but it's just the way Mata leans in. And Magsayo is aggressive coming over the top, but right there, Mata with the counter left hook. Nice right to the body from Magsayo as the action heats up early on in round 3.
Yeah.
And how will he do as the fight progresses? This is the first time at the elite level, and right now they're going toe-to-toe in round 3.
Good left hook there from Mata, who is picking up that timing well.
Magsayo connected to the body and went straight back, and that's a dangerous proposition against a power puncher like Mata.
The jab's landing good for Mata.
Yep, that was a great counter jab. Quick flurry there from Magsayo, and here comes the answer from Mata.
And here we're going to see a flurry from Magsayo. Beautiful combination, and he's so great. He's good at that. It's the counter punching from Mata in this last round.
Good round
really
for
good round.
Mata.
And it was a counter punching from Mata. He's timing perfectly with that left hook.
Round 4 of a scheduled 10-round super featherweight attraction. Bernardo Osuna alongside Abner Mares and Brian Campbell. And look at the speed from Mark Magsayo at the
There from Magsayo.
Create another opening.
And there it is, lead right and up jab from Magsayo, left hook, and Mata to answer.
I like that. He's taking the initiative. He's being first. And why let Mata get off if you can? So you got to keep throwing if you're Magsayo. Again, jab, jab, keep him busy.
Oh, what a right uppercut from Mark Magsayo. He's got Mata pinned against the ropes, blood emanating from his nose.
That right uppercut is the most dangerous in the arsenal of Magsayo. He feels like he has his opponent hurt here.
He's saying turn him to the left so he doesn't bring that bloody nose to the corner.
Please do not. I got a white suit on. Come on, guys.
Oh, that's a beautiful right hand from Mark Magsayo and an answer from Mata. Punched out. Give me my shot. Oh, good right hand from Magsayo.
There's the bloody nose right there from Mata.
The sniping shots from Magsayo, especially with the left and the variation, you don't know where it's going to come from, and it sets up that right uppercut.
Mata, though, taking a beat in this round. He's still coming forward.
Don't see them as well. Oh, nice right uppercut. That's why the body work that Avelar mentioned is so important. You see the body work there from Magsayo, but he leaves himself open for a counter left.
Mata enters with plenty of confidence, having a 5-fight win streak going into tonight, dating back to a split decision defeat 2 years ago to Jose Luis Hernandez.
That's the only time he's been dropped in his career. You see how Magsayo's able to walk him back into the ropes, but immediately Mata's smart enough to get away from them.
Yeah, Mata.
We get to the midway point of this, our opener from Las Vegas.
Is the old adage true? You'd rather take a body shot than a clean one to the head?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the other way around.
The other way around. I would
take that back.
Yeah, take it back. I much rather take a headshot than a body shot.
Most trainers would say, I'd rather you take neither.
Hit and not get hit. Something, luckily for the entertainment of this fight, these guys have been neglecting at times.
And I think that's going to be the tone for the rest of the evening. We're going to see some great action as the night progresses here in Las Vegas. Nice left hook there once again from Magsayo. He's just finding his timing perfectly here in the 6th round. And heavy leather from Magsayo.
And I'm sure he knows that, but again, you take 2, 3 to land just the perfect one. I think that's what Mata's looking for.
Mata, he gets tangled up, off balance with the right uppercut from Mark Magsayo. That's been the money shot for Magsayo here in this fight.
Throwing enough punches, and is Magsayo counter-punching effectively every time.
And he's initiating exchanges as well, so.
He was competitive. He's there. He took some good shots, but he gave some as well.
And he's still got time to really turn this fight in his favor.
Yeah, we just...
Magsayo carrying his speed very well into the second half of this fight.
And call me crazy, but based on the body language, I believe Magsayo's more tired than Mata.
Yeah, well,
definitely. I mean, yes, Magsayo's tired. He's got 2 rounds to make something happen. Speaking of Mata, land a good shot where he talked about the right hand. The right hand is there. Magsayo.
I mean, look, Magsayo is getting off, and Mata says, wait a second, here's my right hand. I know that I have a great counter.
See that? There's the aggressiveness from Mata. He puts Magsayo on the ropes. He puts him where you want to put a fighter, but no, definitely not. He cannot leave anything, to the last round, and perhaps Mata landing something.
Did he tell you he was going to Disneyland?
Maybe the Bellagio fountains. Maybe that'll be it.
Aside from one judge's card, this was a total shutout. Magsayo was just as potent with a quick finish as he was with a sustained effort, and it was clear that a step up in competition was needed. The 7th was only a matter of time before it all fell apart. But what do you think of Mark Magsayo? And do you think he could defeat Gervonta Tank Davis in a fight? Let us know in the comments below.